We're seeing all the sanctions against Russia today. Is it enough? How much further can the West go?
So the West has gone pretty far, further than I would have expected them to go, further than Putin expected them to go. We've sanctioned the central bank reserves. $350 billion is frozen. We've sanctioned 40 of the richest oligarchs, which is good. The European Union is going to stop buying Russian oil at the end of this year. No more technology to Russian military plants. No more technology to the oil industry. All pretty good, but there's a few big gaps. The first big gap is that only 40 oligarchs have been sanctioned. There's 118 oligarchs. Within the oligarch community, there are proxies and trustees and custodians of the oligarchs. They need to be identified and sanctioned. The oligarchs hold money for Vladimir Putin. We can't allow him access to that money. And then, of course, the elephant in the room is the sale of oil and gas. Every day, Putin receives $1 billion a day from the West for the sale of oil and gas. And as long as we continue to give him money for his resources, he can continue to pay for equipment to kill Ukrainians. And so that's got to stop. Now, interestingly, we have a hard time stopping it, but Putin is doing that work for us. By shutting off the Nord Stream pipeline, he's effectively self-sanctioning. And yes, it's going to cause great pain to Western Europe. It's going to cause great pain in the UK. But that pain, I think, can be ultimately absorbed, adjusted, and eventually disposed of. But Putin is not going to be able to replace the customers for all the gas that he's selling into Europe. 90% of the gas that Russia produces gets sold to Europe. They get sold into pipes, which can't be diverted, and Europe is not going to buy Russian gas in the future. And as a result, I think he's done himself an amazing self-sacrifice, which will serve our purposes, serve Ukrainians' purposes in the end.
Were you surprised by that move?
I'm not surprised by any move that Putin makes, because Putin is an extremely vindictive man. He's ready to cause himself pain to try to cause his enemies pain. However, I look at this and I say, this is the actions of a man who's desperate. This is not a chess player. This is a checkers player. This is someone who's really sort of, we put him on the ropes here, and this is not the actions of a man who's confident.